Going on, my people? What's going on? How you guys doing? I hope your day is going good. I hope everything was well. Happy Saturday to you guys. Just got done watching the game between Villarreal versus Real Madrid, and Madrid walked away with the victory. And it ended up as Villarreal nil and Madrid 2. Both goals by Mbappe with a brace, a tap in, and a penalty. Now I know you guys can make fun of Mbappe with the way he scored the goals, but it doesn't matter. He got Madrid to 3 points. He scored the goals, 33 goals, 33, 34 goals in all competitions in 27 games, and got Madrid to 3 points. Took them to the top of La Liga, which is the most important thing in this game and for Madrid right now. Now, I do have to say this. Before the game began, I said to myself, this is going to be a very big test for Madrid. If they can play well against Real, if they can get the 3 points against Real, then yes, they have a chance to topple Barcelona and possibly go on to win this league, right? If they can just maintain this form that they're on right now. And current right now, I will say they're on a 3 game winning streak, which is very, very big and impressive for Real Madrid, especially under this manager who is just the caretaker for now. And I feel like he has found a way to rejuvenate this Madrid team. He has found a way to rejuvenate this Madrid team, not in terms of just the gameplay, but just the players just knowing how to play the game of football, just doing what the basics and what you expect of them, being selfless, not trying to be selfish, right? Having certain players to be so important and impactful in pressing, trying to find a way to make sure that they are defensively sound and they are very good. Now, here's the most shocking thing about this game to me. Real Madrid walked away with a clean sheet, guys. Like, what? Madrid had a clean sheet. Like, I'm sorry, when was the last time Madrid had a clean sheet, man? Like, I'm talking about clean sheet against a very good team, right? Villarreal is top, was in the third position. Right now, as they lost, they will have fallen to fourth, which is why I said that this game is the biggest game of the weekend, in my opinion, because you have Villarreal who was third and you have Madrid who was second. And Madrid is trying to win to get into the to snatch that first position, while Villarreal was trying to win to solidify that third place to be ahead of Atletico Madrid. Obviously, as it turns out, Madrid walked away with the victory, which means that Madrid is now atop of the La Liga table, while Villarreal will fall to fourth and be level on points with Atletico Madrid, 41-41 apiece. Now, Atletico Madrid will be third because they have the goal difference on their side. The goal difference favors them to be ahead. Now, as first half, right? Let's talk about the game for a bit. Um, I do want to say the formation for Real Madrid was very solid. He had the back four. He had Valverde as a right back, Asensio and then Hausen. He had Carreras. Carreras to me was the one of him and Mbappe. He was the second best player in this game for me, bro. Carreras was amazing this game, bro. So many interceptions, so many clearances. His defensive walk rate was amazing. Even when he tried to move forward to help Vinicius Jr. and Bellingham and to help the midfield and try to overlap, I think he did a very good job in that aspect as well. Carreras to me was amazing. If you're a Real Madrid fan, you have to appreciate what Carreras is doing, man. He's only 22 years old, which means that he can be here in the present and be here in the future for Madrid. I mean, he is such a steal. Like, I don't know where he came from. I don't think he came from the academy, but he has been balling and he balled out this game, you know? First half, I think, was a little bit too slow and boring, in my opinion. There was a couple chances that Mbappe had, like one, he had a one shot on target. That's it. He didn't have that many shots on target in the first half. The same thing with Vinicius Jr. He would try to dribble and he would get double team. You'll be in a 2v1 situation and you have no choice but to track back and pass the ball back into the midfield or to Carreras to restart the attack again. Arda Gulo had a chance. There was some nice fancy dribbling he did where like he could have scored, but just like I said, just straight at the goalie. There was nothing much going on from both teams offensively. I think defensively both teams was good. They were solid. Villarreal played a low block, and the low block was very good. Real Madrid was trying to press high up, and I saw Matsunoto, the right wing for Madrid. I I can see why Madrid manager would start Matsunoto in this game, right? He's the one that has something. He has to prove himself. He's the one that has to prove himself. And when I say prove himself is he's going to do the dirty walk rate that you need from your attacker. When I'm talking about trying to press, trying to track back and have some defensive contributions, Mansunoto is the guy that will try to do that. You're not getting all that pressing and defensive contribution from Mbappe. Vinicius Jr. is also not going to give that to you as well. So, what do you need? You need someone that could try their best to track back and give you that defensive walk rate while also having the energy to sprint forward and help in the attacking phase of the game for Madrid. And Matsunoto was that guy. To me, he was amazing in this game. I know that he's not gonna have any highlights. He's not gonna prove anything. But sometimes people just have to watch the game, right? Like, don't just focus on them just trying to score if they have if they score or they assisted. No, try to try to watch the way they move without the ball, how they try to press up front, right? Like most of the time, Madrid was able to win the ball back in Villarreal own half, and that was thanks to Matsunoto, Bellingham, Camavinga. I think those guys was amazing when it comes to pressing and having that defensive contributions to supply their attacks, right? Arda Güler was solid to me. But either way, as I mentioned all these players, I mentioned all these players playing well because for a whole 90 minutes, they did what they could do, right? First half was still boring to me, but it is what it is. Second half came and just 1 minute, Mbappe, Vinicius Jr. came down his side, bursting with speed, sprinting. He beat his man. He tried to cross the ball. Papagay, had the ball, but Papagay, he slipped. He tried to clear the ball out, but he slipped, and Mbappe came, sprinted with the rebound, and shot the ball, nutmeg the goalie, and just 1-0 Real Madrid. And that this was exactly what Madrid needed. Madrid needed a goal. They needed that opening goal for them to have the confidence that they could, relax themselves and play throughout this whole game. If possible, score another one and then beat Villarreal, a couple minutes, about 80 minutes or 70 minutes into the game, Villarreal won a free kick, and Gerard Moreno had a chance to equalize and make this game 1-1. But this brother shot it over the bar. You know that you have to be very clinical. You know that you have to take your chances when you're going up against Real Madrid, bro. Because if you don't, sooner or later, they all, at least eventually, they will score a second goal and possibly a third goal and put this game to bed, man. Put the final nail in the coffin, man. Rest in peace, you bozo, as we're smoking your pack. And that's what Real Madrid was doing because in the 90th minute, Mbappe got fouled, which created which led to a penalty, and Mbappe obviously was going to take the penalty, and the next thing you know, bam, right in the middle of the goalpost, it was 2-0 Villarreal. Real Madrid is now 2 goals up. Now I have to say this: Villarreal was so freaking toothless. They was toothless, bro. When it comes to the attacking phase of the game, it's like they don't know what to do. They had no philosophy, they had no game plan, they had no identity, they had no ball off the ball movement. They like the players couldn't even move to get themselves in a position for them to find a way to at least trouble Courtois. Because honestly, I think Courtois only made like 2 saves this game. When on average, Courtois is making like 4 saves. Courtois made more saves against Monaco than he did again in this game. Let that sink in. And Real Madrid trashed Monaco like 5-1, 6-1, 7-1. And Courtois had more saves in that game than this game. So that lets you know Villarreal literally did not know what to do, especially when it comes to them trying to score off of an open play. The one chance they had by Gerard Moreno came off of a free kick. The other chance they had was off of a corner kick. So they were relying on corner kicks and set pieces when I expect a lot from this Villarreal team. I expect so much from this team. You have Nicolas Pepe, you have Thomas Partey, you have Papegei, who to me he was playing good, but unfortunately that mistake he made where he slipped and allowed Mbappe to score the opening goal, it brought his average score, his average rating down, right? So now because of that, because of Villarreal losing, now they're falling to fourth position. And I do want them to achieve top three. I think Villarreal has been a very good team this whole season. Now for Madrid, congratulations to Madrid, right? Hello Madrid. Shout out to all you Madrid fans. This is what you guys are hoping to see. I know that there's going to be a whole lot of hate watch towards Barca tomorrow, but let's see how it goes, man. Barca should easily get 30 points. They're going up against a team that is 20th in the league, so it should be easy peasy for Barcelona. You know what I mean? So which means for now, Madrid is first place. Either way, I think Madrid can be better. I think defensively they were very good. This was one of the best defensive performance I've seen from them. Asensio was very nice. Hausen was so good. I mean, like just defensively, Madrid was really nice. But attacking wise, I feel like they don't know how to score, how to easily score against low block teams. Because you could tell they really struggled so much, man. So Madrid attacking wise, they have to figure out a way to find a way to break down low blocks and score at least 1 or 2 goals against low block teams. But anyway, this is my review on Villarreal versus Real Madrid. You guys tell me what you guys think about the game. What do you guys think about this? You think Real Madrid should have done better? You think Villarreal should have at least scored a goal? Like, what do you guys think? You think is Real Madrid back? Because I think right now they're in a third game win streak. So you guys tell me, do you think Real Madrid is back to winning ways? Appreciate you guys. I will be back tomorrow to live stream Barcelona. Peace out, guys. Thank you so much for tuning in.